Yo, what is up, guys? I'm Ken here. Today we'll be doing a complete the breeding for Sinistra, and I'll be adding that to the team on Pokemon Champions. So yeah, about the title, the main reason I said that Sinistra Counterfeit Teacup is better is because you can make changes into it, especially in the IV. Because the Master Teacup, it is what it is when you caught it, You can use stuff like hyper training, but the struggle to get the 0 IV on the attack is absolutely, tedious. So that's gonna be really, really hard. And I'm not into that, too much wasting time for just a single species of Pokemon. So yeah, let's get into it. I might do one battle on champions before going back to Scarlet and Violet. So let's jump right into it. We're kinda playing here hide and seek, you know. Heal, attack, switch, you know. Because we both have a bulky Pokemon on a field. Agron here is gonna be a problem, so I have to eliminate it soon. It's super effective steel type moves. So it has a sturdy ability. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy damage there. Oh, it's a critical hit. Okay. I think I can manage. So now we will be returning to Scarlet and Violet. I'm freshen up a bit after that battle, so let's get right into it. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be back real quick. So I'm back. I'm gonna be preparing a Sinistra for transfer here at the Pokemon Champions. Guys, if you are competitive, comment down below. Let me know. Let's share some ideas. What do you think will be the future of the next season for competitive battles? Because they had removed the IV from this game. But I think in my theory, it will be probably slowly added because the demand for it is quite high. Especially with the next update with new items and berries, people will be like, oh, if I had certain amount of IV on the defense, that would have activated my berry, but sadly I have max IV, so this is just a theory though, but I can already see the demand that may happen in future changes. So yeah, let's get back to Scarlet and Violet. By the way, guys, si Nisha is almost done with the breeding process. So it's gonna be like at least one IV more before the perfection, and I'm gonna transfer that to champions. I'll be playing champions simultaneous with the Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I mean, it's a good tactics for transferring mons and breeding stuff, you know? So we can get the ideal team for the competitive. If there's anyone new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I think I got choked. I mean, maybe I have eaten something. So yeah, guys, don't forget to at least leave a like. It means a lot to me. Uh, it helps the channel keep going. So you may be curious why WTF I am still breeding at the current time with champions. So here's the thing. I have mentioned that the IV will be slowly added to the game, right? So I've been thinking that maybe, just maybe, the removal quote, not actually remove IV from the game. It's still there, but on its maximum, in all across the stats, it's there. The only thing is that you can adjust it. It's in a fix max IV. So when they finally update the items moves, the demand for IV will rise again, because people will always look for the trigger of a certain berry, that if they have this kind of certain IV like 11, 12, it would activate their berry and would have won that match. So that's the logic behind the IV. This is we only gonna get tougher as the season passes. So the demand for IV will soon, rose again. So guys, let me know ahead if you needed a good IV Sinistra. You can continue the breeding stuff after we trade. So just in case, because I will be releasing the those Sinistra that doesn't have the stats that I want. So yeah, just in case you needed one, I could do a trade. Honestly, I prefer doing this than doing a competitive. Don't get me wrong, I love competitive battles, but this is a chill moments, good vibes, relaxing, and just not going for the hype. But it's not like I want to do this forever. Battling is really fun. But there are the times where the thinking, the strategy, all of this stuff gets gets stressful. So yeah. So, guys, if you wanna learn about a competitive battle, I have I mean, my friend got a good community for it. If you wanted to learn more about competitive, you can join us there, and we'll be helping you how to properly, do battles and maybe some breeding stuff, to make the competitive battle more comfortable for you. I got friends there that will answer your questions regarding team building, or competitive stuff. So let me know if you needed that. Yo, what's up, Rogue? Rogue 5975. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad whenever I see other trainers having competitive battles on champions, because yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's really enjoyable. You get to battle with different strategies with people. So yeah, it's and exciting. I'm exciting too because they'll be updating it on a monthly basis for the possible tournament and competition stuff. What I'm currently breeding, it's Sinistra. I'm aiming for the Zero IV on the attack for possible competitive on Generation 10, which is about to came out, next year, possibly before the end of 2027. But I heard news that they will be directing all battles will be directed to Pokemon champions. So the official tournament or competition will be held at Pokemon Champions game. Oh, so you're a master now. That's great. That's good news because you are now eligible for registering to competition. Because they will host a tournament. I think on May, month of May. Yeah, I think so. So the reason is why I said that because the artisan sinistra will take, you know, a huge amount of time before you can even find one, even with the help of picnic stuff. And by the time you find it, the chances of finding a zero IV on the attack is lower than 1%. So finding a artisan sinistra is 1%, but the chances of finding zero IV attack on it is less than 1. So what are the odds of finally getting the right sinistra for competitive? It takes so much time. Yeah, you'll get even more better while battling. Constant battles makes you a lot strategic, especially with the coming future updates on champions. Oh, you're running that's a lot of bulky mons, especially with the multi-scale Dragonite. That's a crazy solid team there. Yeah, yeah, that's true. The IV is not currently available for the champions currently, but I believe that in my theory, it will be slowly added soon on champions because the demands for it will arise once the new items, new moves, new Pokemons uh, has arrived on the game. Because imagine if you have like max IV defense and they hit you with a foul play, you would have said stuff like, "If only I have 11 IV, I would have won because that would activate my berry to counter the opponent." But since you have a max IV, most of the time you will get two-shotted, and that berry will never activated. So I'm starting to see it now. I know. I mean, see it in future that that stuff happening. People will complain about that lackings. Regarding the berry activation stuff because of the max IV. Because Game Freak made the champions max IV for across the stat as a default. So it's not totally removed, but it is maxed out on all stats. So that's a kind of letdown for future updates. People will always look for a way to get the to be more strategic in their team. So Ivy's gonna go back, but it's not something like that. That you will have to breed or stuff like that, but it will be something more of IV adjustment like what we are doing now with EV stuff, where you will drag this bar and you know plus minus for that certain IV. So whoever just sub, thank you very much. Uh, Even though I can't see you because I'm using a raw stream, I'm not connected to any certain app that will appear whoever sub on my screen. So this is just a pure raw stream. So yeah, thank you for that, and you're the best. So again guys, if you needed a genuine breeded Sinistra, let me know. I will be throwing away the others which doesn't have the necessary stat for competitive. And what you can do is breed it with a Tito, so you can get the proper right IV without too much time, because it already has at least 4 or 5 IV across the stats. So I'm doing this because I can focus on competitive once the Gen 10 is released, because I am absolutely sure that the IB will not be removed on the main games, and probably be slowly added to the Pokemon Champions, because they removed temporarily the IB stuff on Champions for the entry level competitive new players. So in that way, they can bring more people to join the possible competition in the future. So guys, if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It means the world to me. By the way guys, I'm not getting anything from streaming, so I'm doing this for the sake of uh, enjoying and having fun, but especially helping people, who wanted to do a competitive and new to the Pokemon battle stuff. So yeah. gosh, guys, we finally have it. The perfect Poltergeist for competitive. This is what I'm exactly looking for. The zero IV on the attack, which is no good. It is a counter for Pokemon with foul play because it lessens the damage by moderate amount, so that you can at least survive a hit and retaliate, which is also increases your chances of odds of winning the battles against your opponent. So guys, I'll be back in a bit. I'll just need to go to the restroom. in just 5 minutes. So yeah. So guys, we are now back. Let's continue. I will be transferring Portuguese after its evolution to champions, and maybe probably add one more to the team. But I have to think truly which one will should be adding to our roster. What's up, therefore Luffy? Welcome to the channel. We just finished breeding Sinistra and will be soon transferred to Pokemon Champions. So now that we are done with the Garganacl and Sinistra, I'm not gonna do the transfer live through home. But what I'm gonna do is do some maybe two battles on the champions, just for the refreshment. And while we are thinking about the next Pokemon that should be added to our team for competitive. If only he had bought a ice punch, he may have probably had a chance and use that ice punch against my Gliscor. So that was a close one. He didn't know this, but he could have won. Because what will happen is if use a drain punch against Tyranitar, he will use Dire Claw, right? And that Dire Claw, I will survive, enduring at least a one hit. I will have around like 1/5 of my HP. There's a chance that he may paralyze or sleep Gallade. So he didn't try to take those chances, which is unfortunate. He could have possibly win there. So I don't know what he's trying to do here, as it is already over in my eyes. He had a boosted defense without knowing I carry a move that ignores that. So guys, if there's anyone there, let me know if you want me to continue this stream. It's about already time that it should have ended, because after this I will be transferring my Pokemon Garganakal and Sinistra for champions. So after that I may go for another stream later probably, because without those two I cannot fully bring out the potential of my team. So I need to do that, but I can probably do some couple battles, couple more, for if you wanted me to continue battling. But if no, in I think 1 or 2 minutes I will end the stream. So that's the plan. I will just rest a bit. My eyes is already itching, so I've been been streaming for 2 hours now. Because realistically speaking, I do love doing this, but it also depends of whether the people are interested in battles. So yeah, I'll let you decide on that one. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes, and probably end the stream. You know what? I think we can do some Dynamax adventure. I mean, uh, Dynamax din battle and get some Armorite for Pokemon Sword before we finally ending this stream. So let's get into it and do it for fun. You know what? Never mind. Uh, I have to switch the game card. Uh, and my switch is already docked, so I can't do that. So yeah, that's it, pretty much it, guys. Maybe I'll do more later, and I'll see you in on the next one. Oh, Hametsu 22, welcome. I'm about to end the. Could you drop your team code, please? I have been wanting to play a Armorage time, but I haven't been able to find one I like. Depending which format are you using, is it single or doubles? Yeah, the thing is, I do have a team for doubles, but the problem is that Armarouge is not included on that one. So I can't, give the satisfaction that you needed for Armarouge. Yeah. But if you want, maybe I could give you a tips for doubles in using Armarouge, if you like that. Because my Armarouge set, the other one, is for the singles, which not recommended for doubles team. So instead, I will be giving you tips for using or building Armarouge for the doubles. That okay. So the first thing you need to know is that Armarouge is a fire type, right? And the earthquake is very common on doubles. So in order for Armarouge to activate its weak armor, which doubles its speed once he gets hit, is to set up a reflect. And also take note that rock damage or rock move, such as I forgot the name of it, but it's similar to rock tomb, is also common on the doubles. So to fully utilize Armarouge, you need to set up a reflect first, and then take a hit for Armarouge. I mean, using Armarouge, and then get the ability double speed activated, and by that time he can do whatever he wants. So I suggest giving it a modest nature to maximize its special attack, which increases it further by 10%. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And also adding the move armor cannon would be a nice niche into it. So in addition, let's say you're about to get hit, it is better to pick moves like a sunny day. So when you set up the reflect and then Armarouge use the sunny day, by the time you get hit, it doubles your speed, and now on the second turn, you can use armor cannon with almost double the with 50% more power into it, which is OKOing a lot of Pokemon. Yes, it is. Because as we all know, speed is king. So you wanted to be as much as faster as possible. That's why people are commonly using Trick Room, so they can get to you know do first turn. On the other moves for Armarouge, you can decide which is effective on the doubles, but the one of it should have the move armor cannon. Would Frostlass be good for Snow Veil? Yeah, because first thing is Ice type Pokemon they had their defenses increase by 50% during snow, and also move like Blizzard doesn't miss. And take note that Blizzard has a 110 base power, so that would give a lot of damage. Also with the chance of freezing the opponent. That is terrifying, on doubles. So I think that's pretty much it. I hope I have answered your question, Hametsu. I'll be seeing you guys on the next stream, because after this I'll be transferring my Garganacl and Sinistcha. Alright, you're very much welcome, Hametsu. By the way, guys, if you are still here, don't forget to leave a like. It means the world to me. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you very soon.